Your habits direct your action. Your habits direct your actions. For people who don't know what that means, every bad habit you've built up throughout the course of time, throughout the course of your lifetime, have directed every action that has put you to where you are right now. So moving into the new year, you talking about you want to do this, you want to lose that, you want to gain this, but yet you still holding on to all them old habits. So when I say your habits direct your actions, that means how can we possibly move forward and become that best version of ourselves if we holding on to old habits? In order for us to move forward, in order for us to progress and become that best version, we have to ditch our old ways. And that's called unlearning. Literally, you're at the start of your journey. Take this time right now not to focus on abs and super shredded body. Let's focus on unlearning all the bullshit that you've been carrying with you for the past 20, 30, 40, 50 years. And it's not an overnight process because think about where you are and however old you are right now. That's how long you've been building up these consistent bad habits. So you got to take not the same amount of time, but you got to take a little time and be patient with yourself so we can wash all that away and make room for new habits. Right? See, that's the thing people don't think about when they're starting a journey, whether it be fitness, entrepreneurship. It's a lot of learning that need to be done, but there's a lot of unlearning as well. So saying that to say, like, this is the time right now to take a step back and be 100 with yourself. Like most people can't even fully look at themselves in the mirror and don't feel bad about it. I mean, I was that person at one point, hated what I saw in the mirror. Hated it. But at the same time, for me, I knew I wasn't supposed to be there. And if I'm talking to you, if you're watching this video, like you got to want that for yourself. You got to want to not be where you are. You have to envision yourself, envision that best version of yourself. And for us to create that person, we have to do away with the bad habits that we've built up throughout the course of time. And the best way to do that, to keep it 100, is, like I said earlier, be 100 with yourself, but also take a step back. Write everything down. When the last time you wrote down or wrote about yourself, right? Get you a pen and paper or get your notes on your phone and write down every last bad habit you have, from eating to drinking, partying, snacking, whatever the case may be. But be honest. Don't leave nothing out. Be 100% honest. And don't try to do it overnight. It's not an overnight process. So like literally take your time. You know, for me, I kind of picked, I'm not going to say what was the easiest, but I kind of picked somewhere in the middle ground. You know, I started with my food. And I'm not saying that you need proper nutrition because that takes learning as well. But at the same time, we know right from wrong. We know what's good. We know what's bad. We know that Zaxby's ain't healthy for us. We know them burgers from McDonald's or Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is not healthy chicken. So, like, stop selling yourself on that concept that it's healthier. No, man, that stuff bad. Let's find better options. So the whole premise of my message right now is literally for everyone, take a step back. Write down all your bad habits. Pick one of them. Pick one. Let's run through that one, however long it takes, until we get it right. Let's correct that one habit until we're in a place to where we don't really have to think about it so much. And then from there, you can move on to the next. And it's a trickle down effect, and you just keep going, you keep going, you keep going. And before you know it, over time, you're done. You've done away with that person who you were and created this whole new person you got to get to know. Right? Like, you really have to get to know yourself as you level up on your journey. Because you're creating new things. You're trying new things. And don't be scared to try new things. Like, that's what life is about. Throughout this process, you're going to really see what our bodies are capable of. You're going to feel the best you've ever felt. You're going to look the best you've ever felt. That was one thing major for me. And my goal was simple. You know, I was 100 pounds overweight. And my only goal was really, I just wanted to be able to wear one t-shirt. Wear one t-shirt comfortably. And just be comfortable in my clothes. Be comfortable in my skin. Be comfortable taking my shirt off in public. The goal was simple. And where I am now is just a byproduct of me doing away, unlearning bad habits, converting over to new habits, creating my best self. Granted, I ain't done. It's a process. But I done came a long way, and I'm proud of where I am. And so I'm saying this to say, your journey simply starts with your mindset. If you're going into this whole process with the mindset of, I'm going to lose weight 30 days, and, I'm going to celebrate, then you're really not, you're not looking to succeed. You're looking for some instant gratification. You were looking to be happy in that one moment, because the moment you celebrate is that moment that you're going to fall backwards. Ain't no time to celebrate. You get that first jolt of weight loss, that shit should fire you up. Like, from there, you should be wide open. It's like, now, okay, whatever I was doing then, I'm gonna keep doing that. And as I continue to grow throughout the process, I'll continue to better other things that were falling by the wayside. So, like, be patient with yourself. Be patient with the process. Be patient with the growth. Because again, it wasn't overnight that got you to where you are. So understand that it won't be overnight to get you to where you're trying to be. It's a learning process. It's a learning curve. You're gonna have a lot of fuck ups. But it ain't really no fuck up. All you gotta do is jump right back on board from where you messed up at. So that's how you start your journey. By unlearning. Unlearning means cleaning house. I'm making room. I'm making room for these new habits I'm trying to attain so that I can become that person I see in my head when I'm asleep at night, when I'm daydreaming, driving, when I'm looking in the mirror, when I'm trying on clothes. Like, keep all this stuff on the forefront. That's your fuel. You don't need to be motivated. You need to be disciplined. And that's why this podcast is called Fuck Motivation, Be Disciplined. Mindset, baby. Mindset. Unlearn all your old ways. Become better with your habits. And that's your guiding light.